the woman is the Princess Antigone. Why should she be taken?
Here's the one who did it. We caught her in the very act of burying Creon. Where is Creon?
Just coming from the house.
What has happened? Why have you come back so soon?
O king, a man should never be too sure of anything. I would have sworn that you'd not see me here again. Your anger frightened me so, and the things you threatened me with. But how could I tell then that I'd be able to solve the case so soon? No dice throwing this time. I was only too glad to come. Here's the woman. She is the guilty one. I found her trying to bury him. Take her then, question her, judge her as you will. I am through with the whole thing now, and I'm glad of it.
But this is Antigone. Why have you brought her here?
She was burying him, I tell you.
Is this the truth?
I saw her with my own eyes. Can I say more?
The details. Come, tell me quickly.
It was like this. After those terrible threats of yours, king, we went back and brushed the dust away from the body. The flesh was so soft by now and stinking. So we sat on a hill to windward and kept guard. No napping happened until the white round sun whirled in the center of the round sky over us. Then suddenly a storm of dust roared up from the earth, and the sky went out. The plan vanished with all its trees in the stinging dark. We closed our eyes and endured it. The whirlwind lasted a long time, but it passed, and then we looked, and there was Antigone. I have seen a mother bird come back to a stripped nest, heard her crying bitterly, a broken note or two for the young ones stolen. Just so, when this girl found the bare corpse and all her love's work wasted, she wept and cried on the heaven to damn the hands that had done this thing. And then she brought more dust and sprinkled wine 3 times for her brother's ghost. We ran and took her at once. She was not afraid, not even when we charged her with what she had done. She denied nothing, and this was a comfort to me and some uneasiness, for it is a good thing to escape from the death, but it is no great pleasure to bring death to a friend. Yet I always say there is nothing so comfortable as your own safe skin.
And you, Antigone, you with your head hanging, do you confess this thing?
I do. I deny nothing.
You may go. Tell me briefly, have you heard my proclamation touching this matter?
It was public. Could I help hearing it?
And yet you dared defy the law.
I dared. It was not God's proclamation, that final justice. That laws the world below me makes no such laws. Your edict, king, was strong, but all your strength is weakness, yet weakness is self against the immortal, unrecorded laws of God. They are not merely now. They were and shall be operative forever beyond man utterly. I knew I must die even without your decree. I am only mortal, and if I must die now before it is my time to die, surely this is no hardship. Can anyone living as I live with evil all about me? Think death less than a friend. This death of mine is of no importance, but if I had left my brother lying in death unburied, I should have suffered. Now I do not. You smile at me, Acreonus. Think me a fool if you like, but it may well be that a fool convicts me of folly. Like father, like daughter, both headstrong, deaf to reason. She has never learned to yield. She has much to learn. The inflexible heart breaks first, the toughest iron cracks first, and the wildest horses bend their necks. At the pull of the smallest curb, pride in a slave. This girl is guilty of a double insolence, breaking the given laws and boasting of it. Who is the man here, she or I? If this crime got unpunished? Sister child, or more than sister's child, or closer yet in blood, she and her sister win bitter death for this. And go some of you, arrest Ismene, accuse her of equally, Bring her, you will find her sniffling in the house there. Her mind's traitors, crimes kept in the dark, cry for light, and the guardian brain shudders. But now, much worse than this is brazen boasting of bare-faced anarchy. Creon, what more do you want than my death?
Nothing. That gives me everything.
Then I beg you, kill me. This talking is a great weariness. Your words are distasteful to me, and I'm sure that mine seem so to you. And yet they should not seem so. I should have praise and honor for what I've done. All these men would have praised me, were their lips not frozen shut with the fear of you. Ah, the good fortunes of the king, licensed to say and do whatever they please.
You are alone here in that opinion.
No, they are with me, but you keep their tongues in leash.
Maybe, but you are guilty and they are not.
There is no guilt and reverence for the death.
But Eteocles, was he not your brother too?
My brother too.
And you insult his memory.
That dead man would not say that I insulted him.
He would, for you honor a traitor as much as him.
His own brother, traitor or not, and equal in blood.
He made war on his country, Eteocles defended it.
Nevertheless, there are honors due all the dead.
But not the same for the wicked as for the just.
Ah, Creon, which of us can say that the gods hold wicked?
An enemy is an enemy, even if dead.
If it is my nature to join in love, not hate.
Go join them then. If you must have your love, find it in hell.
But see Ismene, come. Those tears are sisterly. The cloud that shadows her eyes rains down gentle sorrow.
You too, Ismene, snake in my ordered house, sucking my blood, stealthily, and all the time I never knew that these two sisters were aiming at my throne. Ismene, do you confess your share in this crime or deny it? Answer me.
Yes, if she will let me say so, I am guilty.
No, Ismene, you have no right to say so. You would not help me, and I would not have you help me.
But now I know what you meant, and I am here to join you to take my share of punishment.
The dead man and the gods who rule the dead know whose act this was. Words are not friends.
Do you refuse me, Antigone? I want to die with you. I too have a duty that I must discharge to the dead.
You shall not lessen my death by sharing it.
What do I care for life when you are dead?
Ask Creon, you're always hanging on his opinions.
You are laughing at me. Why, Antigone?
It's a joyless laughter, isn't it?
But can I do nothing?
Yes, save yourself. I shall not envy you. There are those who will praise you. I shall have honor too.
But we are equally guilty.
No more, Ismene. You are alive, but I belong to death.
Gentlemen, I beg you to observe these girls. One has just now lost her mind, the other, it seems, has never had a mind at all.
Come with me.
Grief teaches the steadiest minds to waver, King.
Yours certainly did, when you assumed guilt of the guilty.
But how could I go on living without her?
You are. She is already dead.
But your own son's bride.
There are places enough for him to push the plow. I want no wicked women for my sons.
Oh, dearest Heman, how your father wronged you.
I've had enough of your childish talk of marriage.
Do you really intend to steal this girl from your son?
No, death will do that for me.
Then she must die.
You dazzle me. But enough of this talk. You there, take them away and guard them well, for they are but women, and even brave men run when they see death coming.
It was like this. After those terrible threats of yours, King, we went back. Are you there?
Very